You know, Keith, tough being a cow this week. Or anything. It's been hot.
Don't they lay down sometimes, or is that when they're like when storms are coming?
That's
one of those. I don't know if it's true or not. It's one of those
old wives' tales.
Yeah. It's one of those situations. We did? No, really?
Our producer just said in Keith's ear that years ago we did a brain drops.
That's my segment. That's why that's so embarrassing.
Yes,
I don't remember. But you're right, Isaac. We did a bunch in a row. Like there was like a couple of ones about caterpillars, and we just like knocked them down. But clearly, it really resonated with me. We have some thunderstorms out there right now that is going to actually finally break the heat and humidity, which we've been in for a couple of weeks now. And we've had a lot of thunderstorms in between that haven't really done anything. There's been no air mass change involved. We are pretty clear down here across the southern part of the state right now. A couple of little thunder showers have moved over Sebago Lake. We do have a severe thunderstorm that has moved just to the east of Greene here on the way to West Gardner. And it looked pretty nasty for a couple of frames there with some hail in there. Looks to me over the last few frames it has diminished, but still potentially some small hail and certainly some heavy downpours in there. Augusta going to get its second round of showers and storms shortly with this batch back here. These, though, are all kind of garden variety showers and storms, so nothing severe about them. They just have some downpours and some lightning. We got to 87 today in Portland, 89 in Sanford, 88 in Bangor, 92 in Portsmouth. Portsmouth has been blazing hot this month. Seems like every time I've looked down there, they've been 90 plus, right along the water. Hard to do. So these showers and storms keep moving east. This model thinks the second batch comes in to southern Maine around 9 or 10. We'll see if that's true. There's not a whole lot back to the west at this moment. Showers continue to be an off and on possibility through most of the night tonight, and even into early tomorrow morning. We wake up in a lot of spots with clouds and an isolated shower. But by the time we get to the middle of the day, we're in really good shape here. And even though our dew points are falling during the day tomorrow, it's still going to be pretty warm, in the mid 80s in a lot of spots by tomorrow afternoon. So it's not going to be a drastic fall-like air mass or anything like that. I think you'll really notice it, though, by Friday morning. So we drop down into the 50s on Thursday night into Friday morning, the first time since early July for most of us being in the 50s. And then we're in the upper 70s to around 80 on Friday, but really low dew points. So that's when it feels most crisp on Friday, and then the first half of Saturday too. Weekend looks good. We're ripping them off here, right? Enjoy it while you can. We've got an isolated thunderstorm chance on Sunday afternoon. I don't think there are many of those around, though. I think the vast majority of the state stays dry. So watch the dew points fall from tomorrow morning and then whoom, just swept out of here through tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. It is a satisfying feeling. It's not as much fun when you see them creep back up, which they will eventually into next week. But it is not as hot next week. We're kind of hanging around 80 to 83 a lot of next week. Isolated shower on Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't think these are rainy days. Notice at the very end there, though, kind of like the horror movie where you think it's all done and then they pop up at the very end, sticky on the last day of the 7-day, showing that air will return a bit, although unlikely to be to the extreme that we had it over the last week or so. So, yeah, good stuff in the weekend.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, like I said, tourist-based things are just going to be just popping this year. It's just like
for sure.
Perfect.
Good for us.
Yeah.
Year round.
I like it. Yeah.
Thanks, Keith.